Hello and welcome to Writing Practices. In today's video, we're diving into the details of crafting a settlement offer letter. These letters are vital for resolving disputes amicably, saving both parties time, money, and the stress of prolonged conflict. Whether you're addressing an outstanding debt, legal claim, or contractual disagreement, this tutorial will guide you step by step. Stick with me to learn not only how to write it, but also the thought process behind each section. Let's get started. Sender's information. As always, we begin with your contact information. At the top of the letter include your name or your company's name, your full address, email address, and phone number. This ensures the recipient knows exactly who the sender is and how to reach you. For example, if you're offering a settlement for a business dispute, this establishes transparency and professionalism right from the start. The date. Place the date directly beneath your details. Why is this important? Because settlement offers often have deadlines. The date ensures clarity on when the offer was made, which is essential if there's any dispute about the timeline later. Recipient's information. Next, include the recipient's full name, their company's name, if applicable, and their address. Addressing this information accurately not only ensures the letter reaches the right person, but also demonstrates respect and professionalism. Subject line. Keep the subject line clear and direct. For example, subject, settlement offer, regarding outstanding debt. This concise phrasing helps the recipient immediately identify the purpose of the letter. Salutation. Start with Dear recipient's name. If the recipient is unknown, you can use To whom it may concern, but addressing them by name adds a personal touch and professionalism. Opening paragraph. Purpose of the letter. In the opening, introduce the reason for your letter. Clearly identify the issue at hand, such as an outstanding debt, contractual disagreement, or legal claim. Mention that you're proposing a settlement to resolve the matter. For example, I am writing to propose a settlement regarding the outstanding debt of $10,000, as per our agreement dated, specific date. After careful consideration of the circumstances, I believe this proposal provides a fair and efficient resolution for both parties. The tone should be cooperative, emphasizing mutual benefit to set the stage for a positive resolution. Details of the settlement offer. This section forms the core of the letter. Break it into clear subsections for better readability and detail. Settlement amount. State the amount you're offering or agreeing to as part of the settlement. Be precise. If the issue involves an outstanding payment, specify the exact amount and why you believe it's reasonable. For instance, I propose a settlement amount of $7,500, which reflects a compromise that considers brief justification, such as partial payment due to financial constraints or prior agreements. Payment terms. Here, outline how and when the payment will be made. Include details like lump sum payments, installment plans, e.g., $1,500 per month over 5 months. Payment methods, e.g., direct deposit, check, or online transfer. Example, this amount will be paid in 5 equal installments of $1,500 each, beginning on specific date and concluding on specific date. Payments will be made via direct deposit to your designated account. Additional terms include any conditions attached to the settlement. These might involve waiving future claims related to the issue, confidentiality agreements, returning property or relinquishing rights. For instance, this settlement is offered with the understanding that both parties will waive any further claims related to this dispute and agree to maintain the confidentiality of these terms. Statement of intent. Reiterate that the settlement is a gesture of goodwill and not an admission of liability. This is critical for legal clarity. Example, this settlement offer is not an admission of liability, but an effort to resolve the matter amicably and avoid unnecessary legal proceedings. Instructions for acceptance. Provide clear instructions on how the recipient can accept the settlement. Specify whether they should sign and return the letter or another document, such as a release form. Example, if you agree to the terms outlined, please sign and return this letter by specific deadline, such as 10 business days from today. A formal release agreement will be provided upon your acceptance. Invitation for discussion. Show willingness to discuss or adjust the offer. This demonstrates flexibility and your genuine intent to resolve the matter. Example, if you wish to discuss this offer further or suggest reasonable modifications, please feel free to contact me directly at your phone number or your email address. Closing paragraph. End with a cooperative and professional tone. Express hope for a swift resolution and emphasize the benefits of avoiding further disputes. Example, I hope we can resolve this matter promptly and amicably without the need for further action. I look forward to your response and am optimistic about reaching a mutually satisfactory agreement. Acknowledgement and acceptance section. Include a section for the recipient to formally accept the offer. This provides written evidence of their agreement to the terms. For example, I, recipient's name, acknowledge receipt of this settlement offer letter and accept the terms as outlined above. Follow this with spaces for their signature, printed name, and the date. Sign off. Close the letter with sincerely, followed by your full name, title if applicable, and company name if applicable. Attachments. If applicable, mention any documents you're including, such as account statements or draft agreements. And that's how you craft a professional settlement offer letter. These letters are powerful tools for resolving disputes without escalating to formal legal action. If you enjoyed this tutorial or found it helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Writing Practices, and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.